Greetings, travelers. Welcome back to Glitchbuilding for Beginners. My name is DG Squared, and today we're covering the much anticipated Universal Adjacency Glitch, or as many builders called it, the UAG. The Universal Adjacency Glitch is one of the most powerful glitches in the game. Its possibilities are almost limitless, and today I'm going to show you how to use this glitch and how it can help make your bases a heck of a lot more creative and let your creative juices flow. Okay, this one's a little bit longer today, so let's get started. Okay, we're back in our makeshift build set, and first thing I'd like to mention really quickly is that the Universal Adjacency Glitch isn't entirely an accurate name based off of the actions we're about to perform. I prefer to call it the bait and switch glitch, as we are baiting one object and switching to another. Up to this point, we've been utilizing a single combination of buttons in order to perform a glitch as per our previous tutorials. This particular glitch, however, utilizes two combinations of buttons. Let me explain. If I were to choose a part to build, let's say this light box. If I want to adjacency glitch to this light box, I need to store this light box in my cache. By pressing a new combination of buttons, toggle wire and edit build at the same time, noted on the bottom left-hand corner of my screen in both PlayStation and Xbox equivalent, I can store this in my cache. And you can see that I properly stored this in my cache. Next, I want to choose a bait piece. In this case, I'm going to choose this adornment cube. By pressing duplicate or R1 on PlayStation and right bumper on my Xbox, I can duplicate this adornment cube. Where I choose to put my light box is where I want to green state my cube. So by pressing the next combination of buttons, toggle wire and build part, noted on the bottom left-hand corner of my screen for both PlayStation and Xbox equivalent, I can press toggle wire and build part to create my light box exactly centered where my cube was supposed to go. Now, this is extremely helpful for any builder because I can take any build part from any part of the menu category and I can swap it for any other part that belongs from any other build category. It doesn't necessarily have to be adjacent to the previous part. And you can see how creative you can get with all these parts. Now, there's something that is very important: storing the part correctly. And this is a little bit tricky, as this can be one of the biggest mistakes a builder makes when using the Universal Adjacency Glitch. To store the part correctly, you need to press toggle wire and edit build at the same time. If you notice on the top of my build menu, it says swap part, place wire, move, and duplicate. I want that place wire to be on the left-hand side of my build menu. Even when I am choosing a part in gray state or the edit state, it still says place wire on the left-hand side. Swap part is broken off of that category, but place wire is still on that far left-hand side. That is telling me that the part is stored correctly. If I were to incorrectly store that part, you notice how it says swap part, move, colors, duplicate, and even if I put it over a place where there is nothing selected, it still says move, colors, duplicate, etc. That tells me that that part has not been stored correctly. If it hasn't been stored correctly, when you try to glitch to that part or swap it from the baited piece, it will not glitch. You need it to say place wire. So, toggle wire, build part, or toggle wire and edit build at the same time, and you can see there it says place wire on the top of left of my screen. That's what I want. I can choose my bait piece, toggle wire and build part this time, and again you can see that that light box is perfectly centered right on top of my adornment cube. And that is how you do the Universal Adjacency Glitch. Now this is really, really useful, and I'll show you a couple of really quick examples here. Supposing we want to have a couch neatly centered at the back of that wall there, right centered on the floor, lined up perfectly. Now that's really easily done. Let's choose a couch. Okay, and I want to store that couch in my build cache. By pressing toggle wire and edit build at the same time, I am storing that part in my cache. Notice place wires on the top left of my screen. Okay, this time I'm going to choose this light floor, and this is really helpful because the light floor has a line on one side, and that can help me with the directionality of how I want my couch placed, or any part for that matter. Okay, look at that couch already taking shape, centered on the back of that floor, and I can do it again right next to it. And now we have a perfectly merged couch with that floor, nicely centered, perfectly straight, and I can do this all the way around my build however way I want. It looks really, really smart and very precise. That's not all. Supposing you want a 16-sided light box, that's something else that you can do, or an 8-sided light box, maybe a 32-sided light box. But look at all those glitch points on there that you can glitch things off of. Okay, to do this, you need to make a circle. Then you take a circle and use the light floor to bring the circle back into the center, creating a light box. Okay, let's do this right now, shall we? I'm going to store the light box in my cache. I'm going to take a light floor and I'm going to bring it back 2 floors. This is my center point here. There's my first light box. Let's do it again, only this time I'm rotating my floor the other way. There's a 2-sided light box. How about a 4-sided light box? And there's a 4-sided light box. And you can continue this method all the way around 4 different sides to create a 16-sided light box. Notice I have 4 light floors here, and that represents 4 of the sides of my 16-sided circle. Because I'm rotating the light floor 4 times, 4 times 4 equals 16. If you do these steps for each one of these light floors, you'll have a 16-sided light box exactly like this one. That's not all. How about one more little example? Supposing you want to have something inside of a bubble pipe. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Okay. First, we need a centered light bubble pipe. So I'm going to store it in my cache. Adjacency glitch from lightbox to bubble pipe using toggle wire and build part. And there we go. That's perfectly centered right where the light box is supposed to go. Now how about putting something inside of it? You don't need to run a wire and glitch off of that. No, we can do Universal Adjacency Glitch for that. How about a statue, for example? We're going to store the statue using toggle wire and edit build. Then we're going to duplicate this light box, place the light box inside the bubble pipe, and by pressing toggle wire and build part, well, I've already messed that up. Let's try again. There we go. Now I have a bubble pipe with a statue neatly inside. Look how fun that looks. You can put plants in there. You can put anything you want that'll fit inside of that bubble pipe and have it look really kind of neat. Perhaps you want a light in there as well. That's easy enough to do. Simply put another item in there using the light box. Well, that's the Universal Adjacency Glitch today. I hope you guys really get something out of this one. This is definitely one of the most useful glitches in the game, and I hope to see a whole lot more creative builds from you guys out there. Good luck, and leave any questions you have in the comments section below. Till next time, folks.